Hello, I'm Orla Brown, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use people data to discover promising companies. Dealroom has significantly expanded our people data coverage and made the data richer and more connected than ever before. It's often said in startups that people matter more than ideas, so let's start at the People tab. If we go in here, you'll see lots of suggestions of how you can slice and dice this data on millions of people who are working in entrepreneurship and in startups. Up here at the top, you'll see some suggestions of how you can filter on founders. So you can look for new founders, stealth founders, serial founders, over 100,000 of those, founders that have worked at other unicorns, who've worked in big tech, who've worked at notable other startups, or let's have a look at founders with a PhD. So you can also layer on top lots of this different information. So for example, here we're looking at founders that have a PhD, but we can also see the ones that both have a PhD and have worked at a unicorn. And there are 1,700 of those. In here you can see more information about each of these founders, and you can dive into their most recent startups. So let's have a look at this one. We can see that this person who has a PhD and has worked at a unicorn, and you see more information about the team, that they've raised seed in September 2025, and information about what they're doing. You can also see all of this data in the companies table as well, if you prefer to see it from a company perspective. If we go to the filters, there's a whole section here for founders, and you can add filters including whether they have contact details. You can also add in some of that information that we had before. So we could also specify a particular university that they might have worked at, that had studied at, where they have a PhD. And you can quickly see a list of 392 companies of founders with contact details that have a PhD from LSE. If you're only interested in alumni that have gone to one particular school, you can look that up as well. So here, if we have a look at Imperial College, for example, we see there are 2,933 companies that are founded by the alumni of Imperial College. So you can now do people-led startup discovery deeper than ever before.